everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Shayla. Thanks so much for joining me today. So today I have a thrift haul for y'all, another Thursday thrift haul. So I'll just jump into it. I did go to two different stores. I went to Austin Creative Reuse, which I have mentioned before. They are a nonprofit and they specialize in bringing gently used craft supplies into the hands of others. So I go there quite frequently. And then also I went to the Goodwill outlet mall, or outlet store, I guess, if you will, which is basically, it's not like a normal Goodwill. They do have like blue bins and you have to kind of dig through things. So it's not like everything's on the shelf or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the stuff from the Goodwill outlet, and then we'll move on to the Austin Creative Reuse haul. So starting out, I have these guys in front of me. So this one is actually an old phone book and for the Austin area, which is really neat because obviously I am from that area. I live in the Austin area. So this was really cool. It is from 1972. And I do have a fun story for this one. I'll kind of just open it so you can see it in all of its glory. So I was checking out at the Goodwill outlets, and the lady who was ringing me up was like, "Oh, I've lived in Austin since I was young," and she was older than me. And she was like, "I bet my family's address and like phone number and stuff are in here." So she actually looked through and she was able to find her father's name in here, which was just, that kind of just took it over the top for me. And she was like, "Thanks so much. You know, you made my day." And I was like, I mean, that was great. You gave me like a little piece of history, and like, it was just really neat. It was a cool experience. So you never know what you're going to find or the people you're going to talk to. But I thought this would just make for some good collage paper. There is like definitely some advertisements and stuff that are a little bit older, so you could use those as well in a journal. But I was just really excited. I do have one other phone book, but I don't think it's quite as old as this one. So this was a pretty cool find. But yeah, and there's tons of advertisements. So if you're ever looking for things for your collection for junk journaling, definitely see about some old phone books. You know, see if people have them laying around in their garage. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to just give them to you. So that's definitely, you know, something to look for. So super, super cool. Okay, moving on. Next are these two books. I'm kind of on the fence if I should do anything with these just because of their age. Typically, if things are very old, I do have a collection of old books that I'm just keeping for the sake of their age, you know. I think they, you know, I owe it to history, I guess. I won't, you know, collect all of the old books, but I can collect some of them. So some I choose not to use for my journaling. These two, I am on the fence. So they are brother and sister. I found them in the same bin. And I think they go together like a collection of sorts. Both of them, obviously, as you can tell, don't have their covers. This one kind of has like the inner page. I forgot the flyleaf page. But I don't think, yeah, they don't have any hard covers on them. They're coverless. So the first one, let me bring y'all down just a little bit so you can see. It has some, you know, a few pictures. It does say Declaration of Independence. You can tell some of the writing has that kind of like Gothic style to it. I mean, it's definitely, these are older books. You can just tell by the pages. In this one specifically, I could not find a date on. It does say Messages and Papers of the President, so I'm unsure. I'm sure I could probably look that up and figure out a rough date for this one, but I don't have a date for this one. This one, however, which is what led me to get both of the books, does have a date. So let me see here. Hopefully this is the front. Yes, okay. So this is the front. It has this nice little buttery flyleaf sheet. But it says right here, published by, let's see if you can see that. There you go. Published by the authority of Congress, 1900. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that this book is either published in 1900 or, if you can see that, copyright 1897 by James R. Richardson. So this could have been printed in 1897. It could have been printed in 1900 or somewhere in between. So that was definitely something where I was like, I'm not going to cut these up. I don't think. That's a little too old once you start getting in the, you know, over 100 years old. So, and there's a few images in here. It is mostly text heavy though, which is fine. So I'll probably set these aside for now, but I thought these were a really cool find. Okay. And then I found this. So I thought it was a book. It says Wood Notes on it. There's nothing on the back. But, let's see if I can zoom in on. There we go. But on the inside, it is just plain paper. So I thought I could use this for, you know, either a journal, somebody's taken a few out, or, you know, you can use it for like sketching or something. So I thought it was a nice book. I actually really liked the cover too. I don't know why, but I think the color probably. But I thought that was a pretty good find for another journal. I don't need any more journals, but you know how that goes. The next one I found was this book called How to Write Better Resumes. And actually, I liked it because, let's see, copyright 1983, because of the little samples like this. I thought that was pretty cool. And that would be neat to add into, like, tuck into a belly band or use as a signature page, I think. We'll have to see how the paper holds up, but I just thought it was neat. It kind of has, you know, it has some age to it, or at least it looks that way. And it looks like little letters, so I thought that was a pretty cool find. Mostly text heavy. I feel like lately I've been picking up things that are more text heavy because I do have a lot of like picture books and things, but I don't mind. Okay, and then I did find these. So these are coin sleeves, I guess, coin sleeves. Just your typical coin sleeve. And there's a ton of them in here, but I did see somebody on YouTube turn this into a pen holder, so I thought I would try that out. So I got those. Let's see. And then I did find a few envelopes. They're just manila envelopes, nothing fancy. But they're long, and I figured I could fold them and put them in as like a signature page or a pocket into a journal. So I thought those would be good for crafting. So I got those. And then I think this was probably the find of the day at the Goodwill outlets. So this is like a vintage, hopefully you can see it. It's just a vintage plastic box. But then I opened it, and not only it had bonus things in it. So it's a bobbin holder for your thread, and it actually had these threads and more. I just selected the ones that I thought I couldn't live without, which I thought this was so neat. Let me see if I can show you a little closer. It's hard to do overhead, but so I selected some threads, and I'll show you all the colors here. This one's just a white thread, which is actually really nice because I always need that. We have like a pretty maroon thread. Hopefully that's coming through. This one's like a I guess just like a blue. I was gonna say like teal, but it's not quite teal. And then we have a really pretty pink. Very cute. This one's almost like a gold yellow. And some of these are wooden spools, which I think after the 1970s, they started becoming plastic just because I think it was more cost efficient. Which some of these are plastic, like this one is. That one's like a gray, I guess like a gray color. We have a navy blue. You can see that. We have a light pink that does have some discoloration on it. And if you're ever uncertain about like vintage string, just give it a tug. If it doesn't break, then you know it's still okay to use. So just a little fun fact there. We have some black string and then some brown, which this one almost feels kind of waxy, but some brown. So that was a really neat find. I do have a few other spools of thread, so I'll be sure to put them in here, but I thought that was really neat. Okay, and that is it for the Goodwill outlet haul. I'm going to move some things around and then I will show y'all the second half. Okay, and I'm back. So jumping right into it, this is the other half of the haul that I got from Austin Creative Reuse. So the first thing, and the thing I think I'm most excited to show y'all, this was 50 cents, but it is a grasshopper stapler. Isn't that adorable? And it's like wooden. The size of the staples is very, very small. I'm gonna have to find some staples because that is how small the staples have to be. But I could not pass this up. I thought it was so, so cute. Definitely gonna add it to my other stapler, but very, very adorable. Okay, and then I did pick up some of these pens. They were 50 cents, but they are very nice pens. And I thought I could use these to make brooches out of. So maybe I'll do that, you know, on a video with you guys actually. That's a great idea. I'll have to remember that because I have been wanting to make some brooches with the fabric samples that I have collected that I need to use. So I think that would be a fun little project to do. So to be continued on those. I did also get this little recipe tin, which I thought was absolutely adorable. It has like quilted pattern on it. I mean, it's really cute. It's metal. It was $1. And it actually came with some recipe cards in it. Nothing super fancy, but still super cute nonetheless. So yeah, I thought these were really cute and I can definitely use the tin. I actually plan on using this for index cards, to hold my index cards. Okay. And then we'll get these out of the way. They are wrapped, but they're actually for your chopsticks. So your chopsticks rest right here and it just holds them. But I had to get this little boat. I thought my husband might like this one. They were 50 cents a piece, but I got this little boat. I also got this fish, which is so super cool. Very, very neat. And then I got, sorry for the paper crinkling, guys. But then I got this little octopus or squid. I don't know, whichever one it is. But so very cute. So those were so exciting to find. I probably didn't need 3 of them, but you know, you never know in case one's dirty or something. So yeah, I got those. And then moving on, I got this, it is the Happy Planner stickers, so sticker book here. And these are more plain, it looks like. It says journaling on here, but in my opinion, they're just more plain, which is fine. I definitely don't mind that at all. And most of them are still in here, so I think I paid a little bit more for this one, but that's okay. Because, I mean, it's basically like a new sticker planner book. And these are definitely not cheap, so. So yeah, I thought these were cute. And I especially really liked the icons. In these tiny little icons. Look at those. So this is the Happy Planner journaling sticker book. But there's so many. I mean, very, very cute. Those little banners. Hopefully you can see that well. The little hearts. Very, very cute. There's even big ones, like plain ones. So we'll have to break these out. I'll have to do another plan with me because I've been wanting to do another one. Okay. And then I got this. This was $1 for this bag of stuff. And I didn't really look through it, but I saw the front and I was like, ooh, those look fun and like things I don't have. So of course I grabbed it. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in a little bit. Okay, perfect. So I got these. They're like tissue paper. If anyone knows what these say or mean, I would love to know. Hopefully it's nothing bad. That's not my intention. But I just thought these were really cool. There's a ton of them. So I actually might put some in like some, I'm working on some packs for my Etsy shop. So I might actually disperse some of these because I definitely don't need, you know, all of these. I thought this one was pretty. It's pink. How cute is that? And then, yeah, super, super cute. There's definitely not as many pink as there are yellow. But then there was these. And I'm curious if these are like actually meant for something or if someone just, you know, kind of made these. I don't know. But hopefully you can see that. There's like this giant dragon print on it, which is really cool. And it kind of has like weird folded edges. So I don't know, maybe somehow you put these together or something. I'm unsure. But I thought those were cool, and those are all the same. I think some of the colors just vary a little bit, but just so you can see. This one you might be able to see a little better actually. But isn't that neat? I don't know, I just thought it was really different. I really liked it. And it's like tissue paper, so it's an interesting texture. But you can do so many things with these. You can decoupage them like onto a journal, even like a cover. You know, you could use this probably as a signature page if you're careful with it. So lots of things to do with that. And then up next I have just some general kind of office-y things. So I found this cute little notepad. Not like I need any notepads or planning stuff or anything, but it definitely gave me that kind of like 90s vibe and I really loved it. And it's just plain paper, so you know, you could doodle in here, you could make a grocery list, but I just thought it was so fun and the shape is so funky that I absolutely had to get that. And I don't know how much it was. I think it was probably like $1 or something. And then I picked up this. So this is a ledger book, a smaller ledger book actually. It's definitely not that big. It was 25 cents, probably because it's falling apart, but I loved if you can see that, the paper has a little bit of an aged color, and I love the size. I thought this was a very cute, pull one, just cute little size. It's not like a full page. But I think for a journal, you know, most journals that I make are not that big. So it could definitely be a signature page, was my thought. But yeah, I thought that was a good little deal for 25 cents. And I kind of like the cover. So you could always turn that into a journal too. Up next, I got these, I guess they're project portfolio things. They're literally just pockets that you can put stuff in, but I really liked how they have like notes right here, and then, you know, they have like the name thing at the top. I do plan on, I think, actually covering these, but keeping them as like a storage holder of some sort. So that was my plan, and that's what the back looks like. I don't know, I have a weird thing where I love random office supplies, if that makes sense. And one of them is like pocket portfolios and things like that. Like, I don't know, file folders. If I ever see like a unique one, I'm like, ooh, I have to have that. And of course they had like 10 of them. So I grabbed some, not all of them, although I definitely wanted to. But you know, can't take them all home. And then last but not least, oh wait, we actually have two more things. So I got this. I think this was $1. It might have been $2. I'm not sure. It does have a little bit of water damage, if you can see that, but the images are super, super cool. So I thought I could definitely use these, if I can get to a page, in my journaling. So I thought that would be fine. Let's see. Yeah, I think those are pretty. Super, super cool. So I got that. And then last but not least, I got these. They are, I don't know what they are. I found these in the what's called the bucket section. So it's things that, you know, are not quite like as new or fancy craft supplies, but you can still buy them, and everything in that section is 25 cents each. So I got a few of these, but they're like little samples, like film samples or something. But I just thought these were so cool. I don't know if you can see my hand through it, but they're actually, let me take one out. So they're just like little colored slides, or I don't know, samples of some sort, plastic samples. But I thought these were super neat. I'm curious if I put this, does everything, no, okay. I was like, does everything look blue or, but I thought these would be cool to use for like specimen slides, to make, you know, journal, like little journal embellishments with. So I actually got them for that reason. But this is like the greenish blue one. And then I have, this one's more of like your basic clear to yellow. And then this one is more of your reds and oranges and yellows. Very, very bright colors, very warm colors. And then of course here is another green one. So I got those. Those were really fun. And that is the end of my haul. So thank you so much for stopping by and for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please like it so I know that you like it. And don't forget to subscribe so you know when my next one comes out. But with that, I'll leave you to it. Have a great day. Bye.